Hello and welcome to the post-game press conference of basketball champions game Nymburk versus Tenerife. The final score was 68 to 78. Here with us for this part of the press conference we have Luke Konate and also the coach Choose Vidoretta. Luke, could you tell us how did you see the game?
Was a good game. We respect the game plan of the coach. We play very hard on defense, and I think it was the first thing the coach wants, and that's it. And we try to do the best on the court and to play together at the end too.
Do you think Nymburk was actually one of the toughest opponents you have faced so far in the Champions League?
Yes, because they are on 3-0 before the game, so at home they're a really good team, and they play fast break a lot of shooting guard. So we was ready to fight and stop their big players.
Mm-hmm. Just one more question. You said it already. But what do you think? What makes Nymburk so good in this year in the Champions League? What do you think was the strongest side of this team?
Of this team, I think is the outside player and the big men, because they can shot at 3 points. So I think yes, for them is very good to play on 5-on-5. They can have many solutions. So I think it's this.
Thank you very much. And coach, please could you tell us your statement after the game?
Okay, it was a very tough game. As I suppose, we thought that it was very important the first minutes of the game, because they destroyed their opponents during the last 3 games in the first 50 minutes. But we made this plan very well, and we control. Only they have 5 minutes advantage in the score. We control perfectly the first 10 minutes. We had some difficulties in the beginning of the second quarter, but finally we made short advantages in the halftime, and little by little we extend this advantage to the 10 points that we finished at the end, doing a great job in defense and controlling many of their main skills.
Thank you very much. Just one more question before you can go. I do not want to sound disrespectful, but do you think it was slightly bit more easier than you expected? Because no one really expected like a 10-point difference, at the end of the game.
No, because the difference is a big difference, but the game was tied than this difference, and the difference during the game was shorter, during 35 minutes. Then I expect this game, and for us it's very important to compete in this condition after on Sunday evening game against one team that made a great job against Bamberg, Gaziantep or Riga, big opponents. Then we are very happy, and we follow with another win in the BCL.
Thank you. Any questions from the audience? Cool. Thank you very much.
You.
The second part of the press conference is coming up in 5 minutes. second part of the post-game press conference. We have with us Nymburk, Pavel Pumperla over there, and also the coach Oren Amiel. Pavel, could you tell us how did you see the game?
Well, parts of it I saw us pretty good, but most of the time we had trouble handling the way they played, their level of aggressivity, and it's easily seen in the number of turnovers that we had. And to play against a team like that with this number of turnover and play a close game, that's a good feat, but impossible to win, in my opinion. So we need to take it as a lesson forward and be careful, because now the team's gonna know how to play against us, and we need to be able to handle it way better, because there's gonna be more tough games coming ahead, and we need to step up and play better against the kind of pressure that we did today.
Thank you. Just one more question. Basically, in the fourth quarter, there was only 1 point difference, like 5 minutes before the end of the game. What happened after that?
Well, their experience shown, they kept trying, go play low post on Shermadini. He get plenty of fouls. He kept shooting free throws, and if I'm not mistaken, then we had a 3-pointer after miscommunication in defense, and then of course a team like that, with every point of advantage that they got, they kept running ahead, and we played in this part of game. We played too nervous, in my opinion. We took tough shots. We kept losing balls, and I don't remember a game when we hit 3 or 4 air balls. So that's got to tell you something. Of course, it was partially because of the way that they played, but still, we need to handle it better, like I said.
Thank you very much, Pavel. If you want to, you are free to go.
Okay, thank you.
And coach, please, could you tell us your statement after the game?
Yeah, first of all, it's congratulations for Tenerife and Coach Vidoretta. I think they showed from the first minute that they are, like Pampi said, they are much more aggressive than us, much more intensive. And it's a good lesson for us, because it's the first time that we face this kind of a game against this high-level and experienced team. So it's a challenge for us to learn from this. I always said, if you lose, don't lose the lesson. So we will try to lose from the lesson.
Thank you. Like when I put the result aside, was Tenerife the toughest opponent you have faced so far? What makes them so good, if you can name it?
First of all, the main players are very experienced. Okay, with NBA, EuroLeague experience. Second, they are not getting nervous. They play every week in ACB. It's most probably the best league in Europe. So they're used to this kind of level. So, bottom line, they always ask me why you didn't do this and why. The other team was just better than us tonight. And period. They forced us to turn the ball over 27 times. Even though we took 50% of our misses and offensive rebound, we didn't convert it to baskets. Their physicality hurt us because we were not able to shoot the ball like we want. Didn't have ball movement. Again, this is to their credit, so I respect that, and we need to work harder to improve this.
Thank you very much. Just one last question.
No problem.
Was there any special preparation for your point guards? Because I don't think they have faced so far a player like Marcelino Huertas is, like a very experienced one with experience from the Los Angeles Lakers and so on and so on.
I mean, we planned the game the way we thought we should. And it's not about, of course, Marcelino was one of the keys and targets for us this game. But okay, also for them, Book is young and he have a lot of work to do in front of him. But I'm happy with his attitude, and also Rocco. So it's it's good that they face it, and it's part of the process that what we are trying to do here. So that's okay, Like Zach said, next play.
Cool. Good luck with the next play.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care.
Good night, everyone.